What is going on, everybody? It is the No Randoms podcast. Where are we on? Episode 58. We are switching it up again this week with a two-man squad. It is the boy Banton and Shad holding it down. The boy Kevin is too busy today, so we're going to go ahead and go over a couple of news, some things that didn't make the show, get you the weekly dose of what you want to hear, we appreciate y'all listening. If you like the content, going to switch it up, like, comment, subscribe, share it. We appreciate y'all and everything you do. Let's see. Before we get into it, Shad, why don't you go ahead and tell me what you've been playing, and then we'll get into what didn't make the show.
Dude, I've been playing hella Final Fantasy, and in this house, it's basically like watching Game of Thrones. I've been playing that, but dude, I'm playing Timberborn again. I'm actually playing more Timberborn than I'm playing Final Fantasy, which is weird. I found a new map that's all waterfalls, so I never have to worry about like a drought, because there's drought season that happens in the game. And even if you like minimize the drought season, you still got to worry about a drought, and I hate that. All my crops get fucked. But like, yeah, for the most part, like I've been playing those two games, and still in Division 1, playing with the sweats, playing with the Saudis. It's cool. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I've been playing. What about you, bro?
Hey, bro, it's cool. Everybody's playing with the Saudis now, apparently.
Hell yeah.
Uh, it's funny about that Timber game. I was cracking up when we were in Discord, and you showed Ray that the other day, and he was like, "Wait, are those fucking beavers?" That shit was hilarious. That game always impresses me how detailed it is. But for me, I've just been getting into a little bit of Diablo. I was like Destiny. What the hell? A lot of Diablo. I've been grinding. I think I'm in like the mid 60s now with my main Necro. So just doing a little bit of that. A little bit of 2K with the homies. You know what I mean? A little bit of FIFA career here and there. I've been trying to switch it up. I seen the boys run GTA 5. I don't know how I feel about that.
It must be good by now, dude. I mean, it was good when I stopped playing it, but like, I'm sure it's probably crazy now. I'd be down to jump on.
Because they have a 5 version. I don't know if I guess it's like it has ray tracing and everything. It's supposed to be really good, but if you didn't buy it at the time of, it's like an extra $20. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm
No.
like, man, I've had this game for like 10 years. I don't know if I want to spend another $20 just to play it, but whatever. Let me see. Yeah, just a few of the few, same old, nothing too crazy. Just waiting for this new season of Diablo.
Are you and the homies pretty much just like, I don't know, like
Oh,
gearing up?
thanks for reminding me. Yeah, man. Shout out to my boys, man. Army guy and Cassie Ocho, bro, and my boy Ryan, the Chinese exchange student, bro. These niggas is cool, bro. There's some sweats, man. I tell you, they're all level 100, bro. They've been carrying me though, so they've been carrying me through all the nightmare dungeons and the hell tides and that shit and torment. So shout out to the guys.
Major shouts,
Doing the Lord's
bro.
work, dude.
Let's go. The
But
Lord's work. Love this work,
yeah,
dude.
you want to carry us through these what didn't make the show? Let's get this rolling.
Curious to me, but this one's really funny for, I guess, for certain people. Ocean Gate GTA 5 mods are now out. You can get mods for GTA that are the Ocean Gate sub. It's pretty bonkers. Speaking of mods, Starfield, the newest game, the greatest game ever to be made that we're all waiting for, is going to be a modder's paradise. So if you're, I think, going to be on PC, you're going to be able to mod the game. I guess if you're going to just be on Xbox, like, just, you get what you get, enjoy it. E3 2024 and 2025 are canceled. That's a major rip for you E3 fans. I did see this coming. It is kind of one of those things where people would just rather not go and just do their own thing. Though the statue apparently is coming up here soon. There's going to be all those people with their names on it. The first people who hit, what is it, level 100?
In hardcore mode, I think.
Yeah, y'all are sweats, dude. Then we have the greatest story ever, Ghost of Tsushima. They're making it into a movie. Red Dead Redemption Remaster leaked. Okay. Among Us TV show and Minecraft movie in the works. Dope. Would like to see the Among Us. I'm down for that. And then finally, PlayStation thinks Starfield is going to suck. Are you surprised by any of these? Are you surprised by the way my voice just cracked right now? Or what? What do you think?
I was gonna let it slide. I know of any of them, the Ghost of Tsushima movie. I know you're stoked on that, my man. You 100% of that movie. I know you love that shit.
I'm first Kurdish samurai. It's already a fact. There's tablets to prove it. I'm the first. I had a name and everything. We'll talk about it after the pod.
It was good though, dude. That was a crazy that game actually really surprised me. Actually, before we hopped on, I saw that the Minecraft movie isn't supposed to come out until like 2025 though.
Is it going to be like live action, or is it like? Do you know anything about it at all?
I didn't. I just saw that. I was just looking again through some headlines trying to see like if there was anything to add a couple hours ago, and I saw it. Minecraft movie not coming out till 2025, and I was like, why even? Okay, sick. Like,
It better be some like Avatar shit if it's gonna be that long.
you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty straightforward. The Starfield one, I'm interested to see. I'm so I don't know how I feel about that, man. Like the presentation looked incredible. It sounds and looks really good, but like, will they deliver?
Probably not. It,
When you say the modded version, that like you know what I mean. That's what makes me think that like that's what's gonna help the game really. I'm
yeah.
like, damn, if modders are already on it, these niggas know this game's gonna be ass. But
Well, like they're gonna be able to like mod, like for example, like have you ever played Skyrim on PC or see anybody play Skyrim on PC?
no,
They
I've
act
always wanted to play that.
Well, they have like a mod window within the game. So you can like download other people's mods and they have one that makes the game, I think I could be wrong about this, but it makes it like 4K. So like the textures in the trees and the brushes and stuff like that will all be like way more texturized and like real looking. We'll have ray tracing as well. Same with like the water. It's like, Sea of Thieves type water and stuff, just beautiful water. Wow, I'm talking like a weirdo.
If you don't,
Yeah.
I want to get into that sometime because I'm always curious. Like that when you say that, that makes me from like my experience. I think of like on Madden and 2K how like people update their rosters
Yeah.
and like they put their rosters and their careers or whatever. You know what I mean? That you can play with. But that's interesting from like a excuse me, like a Skyrim perspective or something like how do you create a texture patch for a video game and then upload it to the masses so everybody can use it? I mean, it could be simple. I don't know. As someone that doesn't PC, but that's always interesting to me. Like, how do you just do that shit?
I'm surprised. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Like, what are the mods gonna do? Is they're not gonna be like hacks or cheats. They're gonna be like
Hmm.
mods in the sense of like changing
Like
up
with the
your
Simpsons on God of War type shit. You know, like do you mean or
more.
not necessarily so goofy, but
I guess so, yeah, but also like as far as like the HUD, you know what I mean? Like maybe you can add extra, what is it, like extra like slots to be able to add extra resources. Like in World of Warcraft, you can download specific mods that allow you to have more, like pretty much like more little windows where you can put your spells, put your items, and it could be something like that. But I'm curious to see what it is as well.
if y'all don't give these niggas a job, what? Making your game way better and shit. That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, right on. That's some of the topics that did not make the show. And I'm gonna go ahead and move this into what we will deep dive this week. But so let's see. This week we're gonna be getting into the Xbox and the PS6 coming in 2028. We got more on the Nintendo Direct. Doc, third disrespect, wants $50 million to sign the kick. The legend himself, Tfue, retired. And then we're going to go ahead and get into a little further deep dive, or we should honestly just name this the Final Fantasy episode. Final Fantasy 16. It's been doing some hot shit this week. And yeah, but following that, let me go ahead and jump us into what you love to see it off the back of Final Fantasy 16 here.
What a segue.
These, honestly, yeah. So if you don't think that this is going to be the Final Fantasy episode, these Johns sold what is this? 3 million copies during launch week, which is true. So I'll go ahead and read the article here from IGN. Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 16 sold over 3 million copies during its first week on sale. Square Enix has announced. Square Enix said the milestone includes both physical and digital sales on PlayStation 5. Physical sales for the game in the UK were reportedly 74% lower than those of its predecessor, Final Fantasy 15. Still, Final Fantasy 16 was on the top overall seller during its launch week. The solid sales numbers should be considered with the caveat Final Fantasy 16 is only available on PS5. Keep that in mind. Final Fantasy 7 Remake shifted 3.5 million copies in 3 days when it launched as a PlayStation 4 exclusive in April 2020 during COVID, but that was to a much larger install base of consoles than the PS5 currently enjoys. Final Fantasy 15 sold 5 million units in its first day, but that game launched on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in November 2016. Final Fantasy 15 remains the fastest selling game in the history of the series. It's likely Square Enix is working on a PC version of Final Fantasy 16, but its producer, Naoki Yoshida, said it wouldn't be released anytime soon. I mean, I know I was kind of mentioning how Shad, he loves it. I myself, I have played a few hours into this game. I'll be completely honest, it has taken me by surprise. Um, little later we'll get into some other stuff. There's been a lot of criticism on the gameplay. I guess the purists of it don't really like it. You know, there's a lot of back and forth, but whatever. My opinion is beautiful. It's been completely surprising. Um, the fighting mechanics, the graphics, the story itself is, I mean, really, really good. What do you think, Chad? Kind of twisting to the story aspect of the game and all of that. I mean, are you surprised as a Final Fantasy longtime fan?
So yeah, I'm surprised for a bunch of different reasons. One big reason is I always know Final Fantasy has great cinematics, great fighting, whether it's turn-based or non-turn-based. It's always really engaging, really fun, really action-driven. What I really like about this actually is the fact that they produced the game kind of after Game of Thrones. The main character gives me like Jon Snow vibes. He really
Right.
does.
The way his mom dogs him,
Yeah,
dude.
the
Like,
way the mom hates him, the way he protects his like younger brother, like duty, honor, like yo, like he has a wolf. Like, are you kidding me?
right.
So yeah, I absolutely love it. I think I'm at like 19 hours into the game, and I believe the game's over 40 hours for the story.
Mhm.
So I've been doing side quests. So I'm a little bit into the side quests and a little bit into the main story. I've had a really good time. The fighting is amazing. It's kind of like Devil May Cry a little bit, but like I don't know. I like it's less corny in my opinion. I don't know. It's fun,
I,
man.
dude, I really like it. Surprisingly, I really like it. I like how you can just like stack your combos and just jump from like enemy to enemy and like the whole fuck, I haven't played it for like a day or two. What is that? The eagle, what is that
The
shit
the,
called?
the icons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Like the different power
yeah.
like attacks you have. Like, I don't know. It's sick, dude. It's very surprising. I've been enjoying it. Um sorry, excuse me. But yeah, man. 3 million copies launched, especially for a PlayStation exclusive. Wait, so actually I didn't know that beforehand. So this is only
It's only on
wow.
PlayStation, and it's doing super well. And like I noticed at the end, you mentioned that like Square Enix is working on like a PC version, but it won't be out for a long time. That's not surprising at all. Imagine porting this game over from console to PC. Like
Mhm.
it's not going to be as perfect as it is in my opinion as the console version, but for the people who have like new video cards, they're going to get some of the most beautiful, like people who play Elden Rings on like 4090
Oh
cards.
yeah.
Those guys I'm like are in another world, dude. I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing? So yeah, like I don't know, I mean, how far are you into the game? Like, are you kind of, I guess, do you know what's happening in the story at all, or
No, I've only done a few. What is it? I think I'm on like the second or third mission after you leave the castle and you're like going to some town to report about the the fuck is it? They're because they're finding monsters close to the castle, I
oh
believe.
okay, then yeah,
Like I
you're
went
like
and
right in
fought
the
the little.
beginning.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't played too much. Yeah,
It
so
takes
it was like
forever. It takes forever.
yeah, fighting like the goblins and
Mhm.
then that big ass.
That like
Um, yeah, bro. They throw them boss fights to you pretty early in the game. I was like, what the hell is this? Got me fighting this
welcome.
big big HP fucking bard boss. I was like, what the
It
hell's
was
going on? But
for all the purists
cool.
out there, bro. Back in the day, like Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy 8, 9, those ones when you had like a boss battle, it was actually hard. Like this one's not that hard. Like I can like pretty much go undamaged the whole game if I wanted to and like speed run it. It's so easy the fighting, but like yeah,
That reminds me of like Dark Souls 3 fans when Elden Ring came out. You think this game's fucking hard?
it's like play this game, and that's so true.
Right. So yeah, do you want to go ahead and move us into sorry man some industry business news here?
Of course. This week with industry news, we have games. What is it? Games Radar. Microsoft says the next Xbox and PS6 sounds weird, should launch in 2028. We'll get right into it. Microsoft reportedly expects the next Xbox console and the PS6 to launch sometime in 2026, according to the newly revealed court documents. As IGN reports, Microsoft said during its first day in court with the FTC that the expected starting period for the next generation of consoles to, well, start is 2028. If that's true, that would mean the current generation of consoles would include PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X is expected to last about 8 years. Last week's hearing is the first in the U.S. Federal Trade Commission's attempt to file a preliminary injunction against Microsoft and Activision, which would put the deal on pause while the FTC reviews its compliance with the U.S. antitrust laws. Hmm. did you see all the shade between Xbox and PlayStation during that week? Are you down for a Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan cage match as the undercard to Elon and Zuckerberg?
Dude, I was just gonna say, please mention that. Yes. Uh, yeah, dude. Let's just add all these CEOs. Let's just have like a CEO fucking fight night, dog.
Who do you think?
Like
Do you
that'd be
think
incredible.
you should get Dana White to
Off
fight?
topic, but huh?
Dana White should fight.
Nah, dude. Uncle Dana's too.
He's too much.
Yeah, who's gonna fight Uncle Dana,
Yeah, he'd
bro?
beat his
But
ass.
but 2028. I didn't see too much of the. I mean, is it just more of the same between these two niggas or what? I mean, I don't.
I mean, like for the most part, I mean, they really don't want this deal to go through. I mean, they're worried about a
Mhm.
monopoly, and that's
That's
it's understandable. But it's like I want to see what happens. Let it go through.
that's interesting that they would already have a timeline on the next consoles though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have a timeline until the next two. I mean, I remember back in the day when PlayStation like 2 came
When did
out.
PS5 come out?
They were like PS3 comes out like in like whatever how many years, and here's like a prototype version of it. Here's what we think it's going to look like. It never looks like that, but how many reiterations they go through, you know?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to see the like how soon do they have these between so 2030. Oh, like okay, I guess they do keep to like an 8 window. I was backtracking from the PS4 was released in 2013, then the PS5 was released in 2020. So okay,
Dude,
2028 is the next. So I guess that kind of is in line with things.
apparently, the FTC lawsuit is undoubtedly the biggest hurdle Microsoft and Activision are currently facing. The road ahead
Mhm.
is uphill climb for the in other ways as well. For example, the UK formally blocked the transaction back in April, with Microsoft and Activision expected to appeal the decision. Meanwhile, the EU approved the purchase in May, marking a significant but far from final victory for the two companies, hoping to see a deal reach completion by the end of this month. I mean, they're like swimming. They're like trying to survive as fast as they can. They're like,
I'm surprised this isn't bigger news sometimes, you know? Like, bro, there's literally countries involved in this. Like
yeah,
it's not like this is like just some a bunch of geeks trying to buy some video games. It's like there's like countries and boards and like major like organizations involved. Like some countries are like, how is that not okay in Britain, but Europe is like, yeah, that's
we're
fine.
fine with it. Yeah, wow,
You know,
that's true.
like that would just cause such like I don't know. So yeah, that's interesting. How like imagine if it was like banned in certain states. But like, well, I guess does that even happen here? Are there certain states that ban video games within the U.S. but then it's legal in others? I
I
never heard of that.
I mean, like not like maybe not like video games. I know they ban fucking sports betting in California, and while my other friends get rich, I just sit here like a loser.
Because you
Because
could be black in GTA. Like, would that be banned in like Mississippi or like Tennessee? You know what I mean? Are those the most conservative states we have? Or,
well,
like Alabama?
what do they do in Russia where they're like known racist towards black people? Like, are they just?
They add the cartoons in the TV. Remember?
Oh wow,
Atomic Heart.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, that's true.
The blackface.
Oh my god. Shout out Russia. Just kidding.
Just kidding. But
um, so I guess one final question, albeit before we jump into the next segment, Elon or Zuckerberg?
dude, I want I want to say Elon, just because like oddly enough, Elon has kind of like just more brownie points to me in areas. Like he just says kind of more cool shit and does more cool shit to me than Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, I mean, he's all right, but he's just kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's a fair assessment. It's fair. He's just kind of weird. He's weirder than Elon Musk. That's very fair too.
Yeah.
So, but also, I've been seeing the Zuck got the hands, low key. So, and I know Uncle Elon. I mean, but he got dad strength too. You know, he's got like 10 kids. This dude be like handling rockets and shit. Like he probably got some big ass like paws, like thick paws. You know what I mean? Or probably soft, but they're probably big. So I don't know that'll be interesting. I gotta go with Elon. I think just on weight alone, stamina. Bro, he been through 10 kids. I don't know, and some rockets. I feel like he got the endurance. I'll do the Zuck.
Bro, I literally got 50 on Zuckerberg.
That'll be good, dude. We'll have to live stream that shit.
No, because straight up, I see it. I've seen Zuckerberg train. He's been doing tournaments and he's been winning tournaments. And I don't know if he's like paying these people or the people are like, oh my God, it's Mark Zuckerberg. I have to lose to him. He has to win. No, I don't, dude. Okay. If I'm,
It's like when you play your boss. It's like fuck. I gotta let you win.
no,
I'm not
hell
trying
no.
to
Yo,
die. I have all my shit outed.
My boss, if you're listening right now, I love you. I respect you. But if it came down to it and we had to wrestle, I'm
That's
not
no
going
funny.
easy, bro. And I don't think anybody should. And that's
You're
where I'm
getting
at.
fucked up.
I'm just saying Zuckerberg is gonna get him in one of these and then to the floor. It's over.
So I'm training with Lex Friedman, man. So yeah, I mean, you may be right.
That's
I'll give
true.
you
But
that.
like, what does Lex Friedman do other than like read books, do genius things, and I mean, like, yeah, he is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I think he's
I
a
was like,
black.
isn't he a black
Yeah, I
belt
think he's a
too?
black belt. I need to throw him respect on his name. But like, look, I could put down Lex Friedman, bro. I'll put him down, bro. I'm from the mountains, dude. You don't know that. You don't know that, dude.
Oddly enough, I feel like I could fight some. Yo, welcome to our fight pod, by the way. And I'll be like, no, no, no random fighters. But like, I feel like I could fight somebody that says they fight like MMA before I feel like I could fight somebody that does BJJ. I don't know why. I feel like that's a weird misconception in my mind.
Well, if you're on the floor, it's over. What are you going to do against a guy with Brazilian Jiu Jitsu? Like, here's the thing: if you're standing toe to toe with a guy who knows how to fight, there's a chance that you can hit him so hard that you could knock him out and you win. It's sheer like opportunity and like luck. You know what I mean? But there is a chance. But if you're on the floor with someone, what are you going to do? Just like tap? No, there's no tapping in the street fight. They're
I
not
think
going to.
it's just the idea of somebody choking me up on my collar just
I don't like
messes
that,
it up.
dude.
Yeah, you know what I wish I had? I need to have this with two cameras so I can just like rolling into the next topic, be like, so, anyways, moving into games, you know, like how the news announcers do. But
Oh, man.
anyways, I'll move us into the our games category we got here. Headline here is everything announced at the Nintendo Direct, June 23 Games Radar Plus. So the headline in this is coming from Games Radar. The Nintendo Direct June 2023 is now over, and we have a ton of announcements, including a new two-dimensional Mario game called Super Mario Bros. Wonder, a remake of the Super Mario RPG, a standalone Peach game, and a Detective Pikachu 2. Here's what we thought was the most interesting takeaways from that event. A. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the hidden treasure of Area Zero DLC gets fully detailed. Multiplayer farming sim Palia coming holiday 2023 and also to Switch. As you can tell, I don't know what that is. New Splatfest in Splatoon is coming July 14th through the 16th. Detective Pikachu 2, like mentioned, is real and coming this year. The Super Mario RPG remake is also real with new graphics and old gameplay, which, come to find out, are some of the best games I think out, in my opinion. I'll debate that. Uh, Also mentioned Princess Peach getting the standalone game, but there is no name. Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon from the 3DS is getting a remake. W. The best Batman games are coming to Switch this year. Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince is a series take on Pokemon coming soon. And Pikmin 4, we got a gameplay walkthrough. And Metal Gear Solid Master Collection is out in October and it's coming to Switch. Shad, did you happen to get a look at any of these? I know that some of these names I've mentioned are in your wheelhouse. What do you think of this?
Really excited on the Super Mario. Really excited for the Detective Pikachu. I seen the first one with Ryan Reynolds and he killed it. Hopefully he's back again for this. That'd be awesome. And then I never played Luigi's Mansion, but if they were to bring it to Switch, I am gonna buy it because that's one of the only Mario games I've never actually played before. And then obviously I don't want to jump too much into this. We'll talk about this later. But Metal Gear Solid, that Volume 1 that they're releasing, I'm really stoked about it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a really good game.
I really need to start using my son's Switch. He has one, and
Mhm.
I've just never. Well, I guess it's like he shares it with his dad. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
still, I'm just like, hey, let me. Hey, come on, dog. Let me make a profile. Let me go ahead and set this up, man. You know what I mean? Come on.
You should just stunt on him, bro, and get yourself like a nice OLED one.
The they actually have them now too. This is the one aspect of my gaming I feel like I'm lacking in is the handheld.
It's a
I
game
need to get
changer,
on the
bro.
Nintendo, bro.
It's a game changer. Like how so okay, since like how many years do you see me and Kevin just like flying with our switches everywhere?
That's true. Every time we've gone everywhere, you always have your Switch, huh?
Hmm.
Both of you. Now I think
My
about it.
iPad, it's for me, my iPad, a PS5 controller, and my Switch. That's all I need. Oh,
Yeah,
and
I
good
think that
Wi-Fi or 5G. Shout out.
yeah, an aspect I can get out, play it on the couch with everybody too in the family and all that. Not
Hmm.
be yeah,
The docking is nice. Pause. You know what I mean? Unpause.
that's fine. No
So
pause. No pause. That's fine. That's Yeah. Nah, man, these are all pretty cool. We'll have to see. Shout out to the Nintendo gang. Hope y'all are excited. Y'all are getting plenty of content from the Nintendo family. What's his name? Doug Bowser? The fuck was that? The dickhead's name you mentioned. Anyways, but yeah, man, I gotta get over to Nintendo, dude. Especially when they bring over Call of Duty. Hopefully they fix their shit and add the boy back to the store so we can all get back on that.
Hmm.
Anyways, though, moving us into some culture stuff. Speaking of, the man himself is teasing us. Did you see even Kick posted this too, and the doc?
Bro,
The
that
head.
deal is signed, bro. That deal is signed.
I don't know what they're waiting on.
It's signed.
So if y'all haven't seen this, man, I think one of the biggest headlines, if this happens, this would be huge. Uh, Doctor Disrespect himself explains why he hasn't signed with Kick on the anniversary of Twitch ban. And let's see, I'll go ahead and read the clip from Dick Zerto and then go ahead and get into after. Dr. Disrespect addressed potentially moving to Kick on June 26th, which happens to be the anniversary of his mysterious Twitch ban back in 2020. When asked about why he was asking for half of XQC's deal, Dog joked that he wasn't sure how much money they have before getting a bit more serious. Yeah, you got money over there. Doc stated, I'm trying to assess it between maybe streaming just 3 days a week. That plays a factor. Owning a future $1 billion game studio, that plays into my time. Black Steel Bourbon worldwide, a couple of years, a global sensation, he said. Yo, actually, shout out to Black Steel Bourbon too. Sorry to interrupt this, but I did get a bottle and I'm waiting for that shit to head out. So, yo, I'm on the pre order list, Doc. Don't play me, man. I got my order number 2. I want you to do that shit on stream or something.
Hmm.
That sorry, getting back into the article. The FPS streaming sensation added that he has to balance it out, but reiterated that if Kick wants him right now, the $50 million offer is on the table and he's up for it. Which I gotta give it to him. That makes sense. You know, he definitely is. He's not like, I feel like he's beyond like the everyday streamer. You know what I mean? The fact that he just does it 3 days a week and averages like 30,000 viewers is like crazy to me. Like at any given time, you can tune into his stream, and there's just 20,000 people. And I don't know people. I know that Kai and like some other people do a lot, but like, bro, what the fuck? How do you average 20,000 people at any 3 days a week? That's crazy. And the $50 million bet. That's what I thought that was a little low too, especially for somebody like XQC. I'm like, bro, if XQC got 100 dog. Come on now, shoot for the stars, big man. You could
You think he said the 50 just to like get his like foot in the door? I'm sure.
legitimately, yeah.
Yeah, like because I'm sure they're gonna hit him back, and they're like 50, and he's like, well, it would be 50 if I didn't have to worry about like all of these other things. But if I didn't have to worry about all these other things, then yeah, 50 is the number. But I have to worry about all these other things, so 50 is not the number. That's literally what I get from that.
Right. I really feel like somebody was like, "All right, bet when you want to start," and he was like, "Oh, well, actually, I'm doing this, and this, so maybe."
I don't think I have
Well,
time. Sorry. And they're
right.
like, we'll make time. It's like, oh well, how much time is your worth, or worth time is your time?
They said 50, boy. You can start next week with that. That's fine. Shit, don't play
Should,
with us over
what
here.
what do you think he would like honestly like? What's a reasonable number you think that like he's worth? Respectfully.
If X got 100, I think he could hit 100. If not 100, just like you said. I don't know. I think that I think there's a lot of variables to it, like you said, with how often they probably want him to stream. Because again, he's only Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and even sometimes he'll mix it up. Sometimes he switches it. So I know he likes that freedom. I definitely like that. Like just the extra streams, he can get up and leave and travel and do extra events with other people. I know that was a big thing with Twitch. You know what I mean? How they can't play like with other collaborators, even on YouTube and shit. So, but like he went and did an event with like Tim the Tap Man for the Cowboys. Like he got invited to go with like FanDuel, I think it was, and they played on the jumbotron at
Yeah.
the Cowboy Stadium. You know, like he got invited to that. So again, I don't know how that works with like affiliates and partners. So I'm sure some of that freedom. And then again, whenever I know that they have Snapshot 8 for Dead Drop coming out
Yeah.
here soon next month.
Hmm.
So again, I mean, if that game takes off, who knows? I think it would have to be per year or something like that. Like maybe 50 million for a year, depending on everything else and stuff like that. Is 50
Damn.
million worth his time right now? That's crazy to even be at that point of a negotiation. Like I have so much shit going on. Is $50 million even worth my time?
Wild. That is wild. Wow. Wow.
Like
Wow.
so shout out to the doc, man. That's a G right there. He deserves it. And then some other news in the gaming news, like I had mentioned, man, the boy Tfue retired, hung it up, man, hung up the sticks, decided that he wants to go see some grass, smell some fresh air, sing the songs he likes to see, visit all these places he's been playing in the video games, you know what I mean? Take some selfies and get outside. I'll go ahead and read this from Game right here. Tfue has posted a lengthy YouTube video confirming that he's retiring from the content creation life. I give this thing like a year. Tfue first appeared on YouTube in 2007 and has gained momentum ever since as he moved from doing IRL content to gaming professionally, but it's now all coming to an end. Popular YouTube content Turner Tfue Tenny is known for playing a wide variety of games like Fortnite, PUBG, Halo, H1Z1, and more. With a career that includes multiple tournament victories like the Fortnite Fall Skirmish Series in 2018, Tfue has several accomplishments that have been captured in front of a live audience along the way. The new video highlights just how long Tfue has been on YouTube and has been partnered for 8 years on Twitch, which shows his longevity on the platform leading up to his retirement. Did you know about you know about Tfue, right?
Yes.
Okay, I know that we talked about some Jonathan before.
He had some like clip, right? Some like clip that made him like super famous. I don't know. It was like with his ninja or some shit. What was that? Have you seen that?
Yeah, dude, it's been a while. I think don't kill me in the comments, bro. I believe he killed Ninja in a tournament or something like that. I've seen it like 100 times, but
Okay, okay. I
I'm
remember. I remember. That's the same one I've seen. Then yeah, I heard he literally put whoopin that whoopin.
yeah. Tfue destroys Ninja and Nick Mertz and pops off.
Damn.
Ninja ran into Tfue. So I think he killed him. I think it was just one of those. I think that's when he was starting out. He was just one of those streamers that, oh shit, you killed Ninja, bro. Especially when it was like peak Ninja back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like streaming with Drake and Travis Scott Ninja,
And
VDE Ninja. You know,
that's
not this
wild.
fucking crybaby. But anyways, yeah, man. I was playing. This is kind of off topic, but I was playing with a Doctor Disrespect in my Call of Duty lobby a while ago. Name spelled exactly like he has on stream and everything. And I was just in the chat, just going, yeah. Two time. But the nigga never responded to me.
Damn.
It's fucked up.
Do you think these like famous streamers and like gamers, especially the ones who play Call of Duty, pay other people to like totally blasphemous even saying this, but do you think that there's people that just like step in for them and like grind for them, or do you think they just grind from the beginning themselves?
I don't know because it'd be yes and no, maybe I'm sure, but like also now, like bro, people can see like your level and everything, so I think it'd be kind of hard to like start as well. Actually, no, because a lot of streamers now do the grind like live. I
Oh,
guess you know.
true, true.
So if anything, they do like the bronze to masters grind. You know what I mean? That's like the whole headline topic. So I don't really think they need to. I think that's part of the appeal of to bring in the audience now. You know, like everyone I see now on YouTube or TikTok is like Diablo ranking up a new character, play with me or some shit. You know, or something like that. So who knows? But shout out to the boy Tfue, man. Good career. Thank you for the content. Thank you for what you do, man. Wasn't he? Nah, anyway. Nah, man. Shout out to you, man. Go enjoy outside, bro. You deserve it. I'm sure this nigga got mad money,
Get some vitamin D, bro. Get some children.
man.
Have fun.
All of that. And then lastly here, we got a couple of first looks. I know that my man is excited about this. We're gonna watch a trailer for the new, what is this, Metal Gear Solid
Yeah,
Master Collection.
boy, I have it loaded up right now. Let me click the button. Click the button. Oh, click the button.
On the button.
Click the button.
Click the button.
It is starting. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
The renowned series of stealth action games is infiltrating Nintendo Switch as Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. This compilation includes Metal Gear Solid, infiltrate and regain control of Shadow Moses Island. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, locate and retrieve a deadly amphibious weapon. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, survive the jungle and confront your former mentor. You can also enjoy the games that started the series, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, as well as the NES versions of both Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge. This compilation also contains the first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and its sequel. Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story
Oh,
and character
wow.
info, strategy guides for each game,
What?
and a digital soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid
Holy
Master Collection
shit.
Volume 1 launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Hoo-wee.
eShop. The first 3 Metal Gear Solid games will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop.
What the fuck? That's incredible,
Holy shit.
dude.
That's cool, man. Damn. That's a lot of shit.
Bro, Metal
can
Gear
imagine
Solid
if-
2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 are responsible for my youth. Like, they're responsible for me being happy. Like, I had so much fun playing those 2 games.
That's one of the games I mentioned I want to do a deep dive on.
Oh, wow. That would be an insane deep dive. That would be an insane deep dive.
Yeah.
Some
I
like
think that'd be a pretty good one.
they should
Do
get
a couple multi-parters.
who's that dude? From Supernatural. He was also on The Boys. Something Eccles.
Jensen Ackles?
Jensen.
Yeah.
He
The
should be
handsome ass nigga that can sing.
bro. Yeah, he can sing now. Wow. He should be Solid Snake, dude.
Ooh.
He should be Solid Snake, dude. The
Pretty good
voice,
one.
everything, the cigarette. Oof, come on, give me.
That's him. Come on.
Wolverine
Yeah.
is Hugh Jackman. Jensen is Solid Snake.
I just feel like this is the universe screaming at me that I need to get a Switch and spend more money on games.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have a Switch if I was you. If you don't have a PC by now, I would definitely have a Switch. Because the Switch is such a nice like commodity to have, bro. You can be anywhere. What's a DMV anymore? Oh, I have to wait an hour and a half at a DM fucking V? Okay, cool. Great. Let me go sit there with my Switch and just sit my fat ass down and not even care. And play Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. One was I.
All right, man. Y'all are selling me. You're selling me. You're selling me. But that is all I had for the pod. We had a short and a good one. A lot of good stuff here. Is there? Let me see. Sorry, I'm blanking. Is there anything else you're wanting to say, Shad? You want to go ahead and carry us on out?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Talk to us in the comments, like, follow, subscribe. We really enjoy seeing comments, even though it is not a lot. We do enjoy seeing the ones that we do see. But yeah, thank you for being with us. This is episode 58. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have. And thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your week.
Much love, y'all, man. Thanks for rocking with us. We'll see you next time. Peace.